Something that I think about a lot actually is the idea of capturing something in the moment, not because you want to have it, not because you want to look back at it, but simply to share it with other people. Like, I think about it in the sense of, okay, there's someone taking a saw to something right now and you're just gonna have to ignore it because I want to go to dinner soon. At this point, I don't care. Like, I don't even care about little noises being in the background of my videos or things not being great quality, or I don't care about any of that, because I'm here to, show people that you can show up messy, that nothing has to be perfect and in place, and like that actually makes everything in place, because you're showing up exactly as you are. You're not changing anything else to fit some kind of status quo that like doesn't actually fucking exist. It actually doesn't. That's not even what I was talking about, but it kind of goes along with what I want to say. Like, the idea of, oh, I post for me. Like, you'll hear people say that about social media sometimes, like, but I post for me, so like it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for validation. But it's like, I think that if we actually posted for us, like, it would stay in our camera roll, wouldn't it? Just kind of interesting, because it's coming from a person that like truly, like, at this point, I think I post for me more than I post for others. And I think that's the thing. You just have to post for you more than you post for others. Doesn't mean that you're not posting for others. Of course you are. They're gonna see it. It's on your Instagram, But I think that, you feel like a fraud sometimes posting and saying that. But you can still post for you. Like, as long as it's more for you than it is for others. As long as it's more because you like to build a feed that looks nice, or like you like to keep a photo or video journal, And it's not as much of like, I want to make this look aesthetic so that other people think that I'm mastering this aesthetic. It's like, no, actually, these are just a lot of pictures that I think are pretty, and I put them together, and they're aesthetic because they're mine, because they are pictures that I took and things that I saw with my own eyes. Like, I don't think that that's a problem. Like, I really don't. When you're trying to fit this sort of like mold or vibe or something that already exists, rather than just being you and that being the aesthetic, like, it comes off as performative. It comes off as you're trying too hard. And I've noticed now I like my Instagram so much more than I used to, and I try so much less hard now. I used to like make albums and stuff before my post, and like, put the ones that I liked in those albums, and then edit them, and then post them, and then spend 2 hours thinking of a caption. Now it's like, if I feel called to post, I go through my camera roll, I click the pictures I want on the post, I put it together, I put a song to it that I've been listening to at the time maybe, or that I just feel like fits the vibe, and if I don't think of a caption immediately, I don't even post. I just delete everything, and then I'll post eventually. It's like, just let it come to you, let it flow. Something that's been taken away from social media is that, it was put out there so that we create. And people are creating for the wrong reasons. People are creating just so that people see it. Just so that people will like it and will think that you're pretty and you're hot and, you're a vibe, whatever. And it's like, that's just not the point. That's not the point. Like, you can build a personal profile that's curated to you, that looks aesthetic and fits your vibe by literally just not trying that hard. Like, you just don't have to try that hard. I don't know. It's just like, there's so many little stigmas about Instagram that I hate too. Like, Instagram started off as you just post unhinged shit and with like no caption sometimes, or like a funny caption, and you get 4 likes on it and you move on with your day. And now it's like, oh, you have to build an aesthetic. Like, everything has to look pretty and nice, and you have to look perfect, and it's just not that serious. It's just not. Like, sometimes I'll just post a picture with no caption that I just think is pretty, just cause. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. You don't have to archive it and post it again. Just fucking post it. Why does it matter? Like, is it gonna ruin someone's day? No. Like, what's so wrong with that? Anyways, what made me think of that was just the idea of like being in the moment but then capturing it on your phone, like taking pictures and videos of it. Because, you know, I've been dabbling with that a little bit while being abroad of like, oh, I want to capture this, but like what's the intent behind me capturing it? Is it because I want to make it a post, you know? And like I really don't do that. I capture it because I want it and I think it's pretty, and like that is the aesthetic because I think it's pretty. So obviously it, you know, is curated to me in some way. So you posting that is authentic. Also, like, I am filming this on my phone, not to break the third wall or anything, but I didn't buy a video camera in time for Italy, and I really wanted to because I wanted to like make little vlogs and stuff like that to remember and to post on YouTube, and I didn't get one in time, and I kind of feel like that was meant to happen on purpose because I'm meant to just like be in the moment more, or just like capture things on my phone if I want to capture them, you know? And I like that because I'm not like fitting the mold of like I have to have everything. Like you don't need the camera yet. You don't need, you know, the new iPhone. You don't need all the things that you think you need that all the big creators have. Like the reason that they got big was not because they had the newest camera, you know? Like that could help for sure, but it shouldn't stop you from creating. Like you don't need high-tech stuff to just create, which just kind of like leads me into this thing that I found earlier that I want to share because it felt like a big hug, and I shared it with one of my friends that also has a podcast, and it was like you're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing more or less that you have to be doing. You're just at the point right now where most people quit. Like it's just getting hard right now because it's real, because it's meant for you. And like most people run away at that point because they think it's not working. Because they think that if you've been doing it for a year, you've been doing it for some time, it's supposed to already be popping off. But that's not the case. It's not the case. I'm gonna leave you with that. I just wanted to share that. Whether it resonates with you, whether it resonates with this episode, whatever. I just wanted to leave you with that. I'm gonna go eat dinner and enjoy my night in Florence. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you didn't, then I don't really care because my life is still gonna go on. Like, thank you for watching it through if you've made it this far, but you know, nothing's that serious. Anyways, bye!